In the shadowy depths of the ancient Mediterranean Sea lies a time capsule from a distant era, a relic that defies the very essence of time itself. But how did this extraordinary artifact come to rest on the seabed? Who were the masterminds behind its creation? And what ancient knowledge and principles of astronomy did it contain? 115 years ago, an archaeologist was sifting through objects found in the wreck of a 2,000-year-old vessel off the Greek island Antikythera. Among the wreck's treasures, beautiful vases and pots, jewelry, a bronze statue of an ancient philosopher, was the most peculiar thing. A series of brass gears and dials mounted in a case the size of a mantel clock. Archeologists dubbed the instrument the Antikythera mechanism. What is the Antikythera mechanism? At first glance, the piece of brass found near the wreck looks like something you might find in a junkyard or hanging on the wall of a maritime-themed dive bar. What remains of the mechanism is a set of rusted brass gears sandwiched into a rotting wooden box. Is this the world's first mechanical computer? To archaeologists, it was immediately apparent that the mechanism was some sort of clock, calendar, or calculating device. But they had no idea what it was for. For decades, they debated. Was the Antikythera a toy model of the planets? Or perhaps it was an early astrolabe, a device to calculate latitude. In 1959, Princeton science historian Derek J. de Solla Price provided the most thorough scientific analysis of the contraption to date. After a careful study of the gears, he deduced that the mechanism was used to predict the position of the planets and stars in the sky, depending on the calendar month. A main gear would move to represent the calendar year, and would in turn move many separate smaller gears to represent the motions of the planets, sun, and moon. So you could set the main gear to the calendar date and get approximations for where those celestial objects would be in the sky on that date. Since Price's assessment, modern X-ray and 3D mapping technology have allowed scientists to peer deeper into the remains of the mechanism and learn even more of its secrets. In the 2000s, researchers revealed text, a kind of instruction manual, inscribed on parts of the mechanism that had never been seen before. The text, written in tiny typeface but legible ancient Greek, helped them complete the puzzle of what the machine did and how it was operated. In all, it's astounding. The mechanism had several dials and clock faces, each which served a different function for measuring movements of the sun, moon, stars, and planets, but they were all operated by one main crank. Little stone or glass orbs that would have moved across the machine's face to show the motion of Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter in the night sky. The position of the sun and moon relative to the 12 constellations of the zodiac. Another dial forecasting solar and lunar eclipses, and oddly, predictions about their color. Researchers guess that different colored eclipses were considered omens of the future. The ancient Greeks were a little superstitious. A solar calendar charting the 365 days of the year. A lunar calendar counting a 19-year lunar cycle. A tiny pearl-sized ball that rotated to show you the phase of the moon. And this is pretty neat. Another dial of the mechanism that counted down the days to regularly scheduled sporting events around the Greek Isles, like the Olympics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our journeys through history's most captivating enigmas. To let us know about your thoughts on this mysterious mechanism in the comment section below. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary expedition into the heart of ancient marvels. And remember, the past is a treasure trove of wonders waiting to be revealed.